you know? Now, we have to put in perspective and also understand that the kingdom, okay, that all Israel, okay, is actually going to be saved, okay? All right? All Israel is going to be saved, okay, and be in the kingdom because the kingdom, all right, is the rulership of the Israelites, okay? All right? So the one third, okay, they're going to be the first fruits, okay? They're going to be directly they're gonna receive the kingdom, okay, first, okay, and the 2/3 they're gonna have to die, okay, and be reincarnated, okay, through the loins of the 1/3 in the kingdom, okay, you know, you know. So we gotta remember that basically all of Israel is going to be in the kingdom, okay, all right, because the kingdom is the rulership of the Israelites, okay, all right, under the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, righteousness being, okay, on the earth, okay, you know. But the 2/3, okay, they're gonna have to die on this side, okay. They're gonna have to get, they're not gonna be saved on this side, you know. The 1/3 have salvation, okay, which is being saved from the destruction, okay, that's coming, okay. All right, they're gonna be saved, all right, you know, and they're going to be the first fruits, okay, to receive the kingdom, okay. And the 2/3, they're not going to be saved. They're going to be destroyed on this side, okay. All right, they'll be destroyed in the upcoming destruction that's coming, all right, okay. And when they're dead and they die, okay, all right, they're gonna be reincarnated through the 1/3, okay, all right, you know. And another thing too, okay, when it comes to the straight gate, walking that straight path, okay, and all the diligence that we need to do, you need to understand that it's all comes down to election, okay? Because if you're chosen, you're going to be able, okay, to do diligence, to put, to do diligence, okay, and to be able to endure, all right, and keep the faith, you know? That's what you'll be able to do, you know? Okay? So it's not ultimately up to you. Okay, it's not like, oh, I'm doing so good, you know, I'm on the straight and narrow path, you know. Yeah, that's good. You're on a straight and narrow path. You're putting in a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it's up to election. Okay, the Lord's elect will do that. Okay, all right. If you're not elect, you're not gonna do that. Okay, you don't have the ability to do that. Okay, you know. Okay, so it's all up to Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, all right. Okay. And the kingdom of heaven, okay, all right, is for the Israelites, okay, but it's just on this side, okay, 2/3 are going to be destroyed, okay, and the 1/3 is the actual ones that receive salvation, okay, all right, because they were elected, chosen to receive salvation, and they're going to be the ones that get the kingdom first, okay, all right, they're going to be the ones to establish everything, okay? And the 2/3 are gonna have to come back, all right, through the loins of the 1/3. Okay, so we need to understand that too, okay, because you know people might be confused, saying, "Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, so not all of Israel is gonna be in the kingdom? Oh, if so yeah, that's that. Okay, all right. And the 2/3 when they come back, they're gonna be ashamed too for a very long time. The 2/3 that come back in the kingdom of heaven in the rulership of the Israelites, okay, all right, the rulership of Yahushai, okay, they're going to be absolutely ashamed, okay, for a very long time because they're wicked and evil, all right, and they didn't do what they were supposed to do, okay, you know. So you always, you had to, say that for edification's sake, because just so that someone doesn't get confused thinking as if you know, that not understanding that 2/3 are also going to be in the kingdom too, eventually. Okay, you know. Okay, so it's all up to election. Okay, all right, and the Most High, he's going to establish righteousness. Okay, okay, you know. So we have to walk, okay, on that narrow path. Okay, we're to do exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahshua wants to do. Okay, and we're going to get saved out of the destruction that's coming and be the first fruits of the kingdom. Okay, all right. That's the 1/3. Okay, and if you don't do that, okay, if you don't do and walk that narrow path, you go to broad way. Okay, broad, okay, is a way of destruction. If you do that, okay, which is the broad way is a gigantic way. If you walk not in the right path, okay, the Lord is going to destroy you. All right, and you're going to die extremely, extremely grievous death. Okay, extremely unhonorable death. Okay. All right. Because another thing too, within the elect, all right, some of them are going to be martyrs. Okay. So some of them are going to die. Okay. All right. And they may not, what you will call, they're going to die. Okay. And they're going to be the first ones in the chariots. Okay. Okay. So the ones that die keeping the faith. Okay. All right. They're still going to be the first fruits of the kingdom. But the ones that die not having the faith, not keeping the faith, okay, that's considered 2/3, and they're not going to be the first fruits of the kingdom. Okay, they're not going to be the first fruits. They're going to have to come through and be regenerated, okay, through the 1/3. Okay, that's how the 2/3 are going to inherit the kingdom. That's how they're going to come into the kingdom. Okay, all right. The 1/3 is already going to been inherited. Okay, all right. So it's either we're receiving salvation through a chariot, getting beamed up, translated, okay, all right, into that chariot, or we die as a martyr, okay, and we go straight into that chariot, and we're the first ones in there, okay. So either way, it's salvation, okay, and either way, we receive the kingdom first, and receive the kingdom, all right, as the first fruits, okay, establish everything, okay, all right, okay. You know, the scriptures talk about being faithful even unto death. Okay, and there's gonna be some that have to die. Okay, but it's gonna be an honorable death, dying in the faith. Okay, all right, dying as a martyr. Okay, okay. So you don't want to die on unhonorable death. Okay, with the 2/3, that's how they're gonna die. They're gonna die on unhonorable death. Okay, all right, and they're not going to receive the kingdom first. Okay, you know, you know, they have to come through the loins as in reincarnation. You know, okay, the 1/3, you know, they're going to be translated, receiving salvation, okay, and getting a crown. Okay, all right, or they're going to die as a martyr and still receive a crown. Okay, all right, they fought the good fight of faith. Okay, all right, and they are the first fruits. Okay, all right, inheriting, all right, the kingdom. There are joint heirs, okay, with Yahushai. Okay, all right, okay, and that's the lot you want to be in. You want to be straight up close to Yahushai. Okay, joint heirs with Yahushai. Okay, you don't want to be a 2/3 coming in at the last. You don't want to be a 2/3 coming in last. Okay, all right, because like I already said, the Most High, He promised Israel, okay, that all Israel's will be saved. Okay, all right. Scriptures talk about that. Okay, but just the 2/3, they're coming in. Okay, they're coming to the kingdom they're coming to the kingdom and they're gonna be very embarrassed. Okay, and they're coming and inheriting it last. Okay, All right, you want to be straight up joined up with Yahushai. Okay, when Yahushai comes, we're joined up with him, getting ready for that marriage. Okay, 2/3 not ready for the marriage. They're gonna die, then they get reincarnated, come back, see the kingdom, be embarrassed for a long time. You don't be in that lot. Okay. Now 2/3 obviously they're gonna enjoy the kingdom. Okay, because obviously they're gonna enjoy the kingdom. It's just that they're gonna be ashamed for their wickedness. Okay. All right. Okay. And all Israel's gonna be perfect. Okay. All of Israel's gonna be perfect. From the least to the greatest. Okay. We're all gonna be perfect. We're all gonna know the law, statutes, commandments. We're all gonna be righteous. Okay. Okay. But based on what you're doing now on this side, okay, will dictate, okay, your basically your power seat in the future. Okay. So if you're not doing anything now, if you're not storing up your spiritual treasure, okay, all right, you're not going to be, if you're not building up anything now, you're going to be destroyed. Okay. All right. In the kingdom, you're going to be in a lower power seat. Okay. But if you're pushing and pushing and pushing and building a spiritual treasure, okay, and have a big spiritual bank account, okay, well, guess what? You're going to be able to cash out. Okay. And the Lord's going to save you. Okay. All right. You can receive a crown. Okay. All right. You can be the first fruits. Okay. And you'll be in a high seat. Okay. And who has a very high seat amongst the elect? The 144,000, the prophets. They're the government. You know, that's the high seat. You know, amongst the elect. Okay. All right. So I hope this lesson is edifying and shalom.